Hello and welcome to Craft with Sarah. In this video I'm going to show you how you and your kids can turn this simple template into this brightly coloured artwork for fall. Let's get started. The first thing to do is to head on over to my website at craftwithsarah.com and download your free leaf printable. I'll put a link to it underneath the video so that you can go ahead and download it. All you need to do is print it out onto an ordinary printer paper, so you don't need any fancy paper to do this, just normal paper, and then when you've got it printed out, then you just need to go through and cut out all of the different shapes of the leaves. You can do it with scissors or a craft knife, but I find that the easiest way to cut out shapes like this is with a rotating blade craft knife. I'm not sure if you can see, but on this type of craft knife the blade rotates as you cut, which makes it really easy to go through and get all of the different shapes and corners without tearing the paper by mistake. And in true Blue Peter fashion, I've already cut out my templates, so here we go. So what I've done is I've cut out all of the white in between the leaves and I've left all the black shapes. So if I just kind of move it about a bit over my craft mat, you can see that in between these two leaves you've still got all of the shapes on the inside, and then the rest of them you've got the silhouettes. Okay, so we're ready to start our painting. Take a black piece of card and just put it onto your work surface. If you're painting with kids, I'd recommend covering your surface with something that it doesn't matter if you get paint on it, because this could be a little bit messy. And just take some masking tape, and we just need a little bit each side, and just stick it down to your work surface so that it's not going to move when we're doing our painting. Next, put your template back on top, just line that up. It doesn't have to be lined up exactly. And then another little bit of masking tape so that your template doesn't move either. Now you can use whatever paints you want, or you could even use chalk pastels or something like that. I've just got some ordinary poster paints. I've got red, orange and yellow. And to do your painting, there's lots of different ways you could do it. You could either be traditional and use a paintbrush, or you could perhaps do finger painting if that's what your kids like to do. But what I'm going to do for this one is I'm just going to take some pegs and some cotton wool, just put the peg onto the end of the cotton wool so that you've got something to hold on to, and then you've got a dabber for all of your different colours. So I've done one peg for each of the, just going to move this, each of the different colours, and then all you need to do is just dab it in the paint and then dab onto your design. So I'm doing all these pretty fall colours. You can see my paper lifted up a bit then, so I probably should have put a bit more masking tape on. So you can mix and match all your different colours of paint to get a really pretty fall effect. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking I should have put more masking tape on this, so when you do that, be sure to add on a bit more to keep it secure. So I like doing this with the cotton wool because it creates a really nice kind of dappled effect with the paint, which helps with the leaf pattern effect that we're going for here. So just keep going until all of your leaf shapes are filled in. And as you get going with the different colours, you'll notice that they all start kind of blending in together and giving a really nice autumnal feel to your artwork. So your kids will enjoy doing this because it's nice and creative, but it doesn't have to get too messy if you don't want it to. Okay. Gonna do a little bit more. If you wanted to do more of a spring or a summer project, then you could do the exact same thing, but with maybe greens and maybe some pinks or purples to kind of be a bit more like blossom to be your spring and summer colours. Okay, so now I've gone through and I've added all of the different colours, so all my leaves are all covered in with my paintbrush or my cotton wool brush. And then you could leave it like that, or whilst your paint's still wet, you could go ahead and just sprinkle on some full coloured glitter as well, which will stick into the paint. So I've got my glitter, I'm just going to go over my leaves, a little bit of glitter, just to add an extra bit of golden shine. I've got some proper gold as well. I'm going to do the same thing. Anyway, so I've got my gold, and I'm just going to go over again, just with a little bit more glitter for some more sparkle. And now we just need to leave it to dry. So you don't want to take your template off the top until all of your paint is properly dry, otherwise you risk smudging it and then it won't look so good when you've got your final artwork. So I'm going to go away and have a cup of tea and then come back when my paint will hopefully all be nice and dry, and then we can do the big reveal. Okay, so we are back. My paint is very nearly dry, so we are ready for the big reveal. So the first thing to do is just to carefully peel off the masking tape that's on the template part of your artwork. And once you've done that, you can carefully lift off your template. If you added glitter, then be a little bit careful, because all that spare glitter that's on the template will be flying about everywhere. So it'll be a little bit stuck in some places, especially in the middle of the big leaf with the things down the middle, but we can deal with that. And there we have it, our big reveal of our pretty autumn coloured leaves that we have stenciled. So then all you need to do is take off that last little bit of masking tape. Oops, kind of didn't do that very well. There we go. And now we have our finished autumn leaf stencils with pretty shiny glitter, all ready to go on the wall to help celebrate autumn and fall this year.